Yo, 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 my star citizens and noob gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Starfield with me, Meninx. And in today's episode, I'm on with my good friend Kilthanis again. And today we're going to be giving our thoughts about Starfield. So we've been playing now for just over a day. And we've done a couple of things. We've tried staying away from that main mission so you guys didn't see it. And we've just been picking up some side quests. And today we're going to give you our thoughts on it, the feel of the game and the way it looks and stuff like that. And remember guys, these are just our thoughts. So we hope you like this one, guys. If you do like this one, don't forget to take that point and tickle that like button for us. Don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them, and we will see you guys out in the verse. So Kilthanis, you're up. What are your thoughts, man?
Don't bother. That's it. End the stream. No. It's good. It is good. It's got lots of things to do. It's very much, you know, if you've played Fallout and played out Skyrim and stuff like that, you know the formula. A lot of that same, except in space. So lots of side quests. We've decided that we didn't want to do the main storyline because of you know, spoilers and stuff. We did do silly errors, not like firing everywhere. But yeah, it's a good game. I'd probably give it a 7.5 maybe to 8 out of 10. And we're just skimming the surface of this at the moment. There's going to be more to it, you know. Compared to Star Citizen, graphically not as good. Combat appears to be smoother, I'd say, for certainly ground stuff. The space combat seems to be a little bit easier because it's slower, more methodical. I did find out that targeting the ship was always useful and made it a lot easier. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely got something there. I just see how long it becomes a full-on online game as well, because that's gonna happen, no doubt about it. So, what do you think, Mr. Meninx? Meninx.
So, what do I think about it? Well, okay. So, of what I've played up to yet has been mainly FPS shooting. Has the feel of Destiny for me. It has a feel of Destiny in that it has its legendaries and the way you jump around and the FPS part of it. It has a feel of Red Dead Redemption when I was just exploring around on a planet at one point. It has a feeling of No Man's Sky and a bit of Star Citizen all rolled up into one. And I've not played Fallout, so I'm not too sure, but I have seen people playing it and it does have some senses of that too. I have been enjoying the game, really liking it. You can go down on the planets and just explore as much as you need to. As much as that is, how complex that is, I'm not too sure. I haven't done too much of that. Like I said, I've mainly been doing first-person shooting and then a bit of pirate shooting, or should I say, space shooting in my spacecraft. And so, yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been nice to have a stable game. That's I think is the biggest thing, that the game has been stable for me. It's got I say arcade feel to it in that, not in that it's easy, like the controls are easy. It just seems simple, like everything's there as you need it. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but that's the way I'm feeling. Like it's got that feel to it. Everything just seems really easy to do in the control sense of things. One thing I've thought would be a bugbear for me would be the takeoff and landings. But it turns out with all the missions that I've been doing is mainly like going onto a mission and then getting out of the mission, coming out onto the mission and going away, and just constantly back and forth. I feel like that is a good thing actually for this game, because I think with the amount of times I'm coming and going, I think it would just take so much time with the landings and the takeoffs and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's my thing. I think it's actually a good thing having being able to either get out your seat and walk out your ship, or just come out of the ship itself, and the same with getting in it and the same with taking off and stuff like that. I think this actually needs it, and so I'm not too bothered about it anymore, that part of it. So yeah, one bad thing I did have was I stole a weapon, which I shouldn't have done. And I went and ended up speaking to somebody. And it was a police officer I spoke to. He then arrested me, took me onto this USCC ship or whatever it is, whatever ship it is, and made me be a pirate. Well, a pretend pirate. They made me go into piracy as an infiltrator on this piracy org. And they put drugs on my ship and stuff like that, and then said I wouldn't get, if I got scanned, I still wouldn't get pulled up. But then I ended up getting scanned at one point, and then ended up in jail. And then when I ended up in jail, I ended up picking up another mission, and it just felt like for me, I'm just picking up missions all the time, constantly picking up missions. And I think I've learned that I need to stop picking missions up and just go and explore a bit more. I don't know how great the exploration is going to be. It's still something I'm looking at, but I think the ease of the game the easiness of the game is really good. Fighting in space, like I'm doing now on screen, is really, really good. It's just so easy to do. A few things to work out, like fixing the ship and stuff like that. And I have gone into the shipbuilding part of it, and that just seems a little bit complex at this stage, but I've only been playing it for a day, so something else to look at. I'm looking forward to learning more. If I press escape while I'm in game, there is a help section there with crime and stuff like that to look out for. But I am actually enjoying it. I am picking up too many missions, I think, and that's becoming too much because now I am constantly reading. It's like I'm in this constant dialogue, and literally I'm just being overwhelmed with all this dialogue. A lot of people might like that type of thing, and but for me it wasn't. See here now, I'm getting picked up for something, and I shouldn't have been picked up for it, and then I end up doing time in jail, and then end up picking up another mission, which took me away from the mission I was already doing. So I need to stop picking up missions, I think, for me. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. A lot more to learn, and especially with the shipbuilding and stuff like that, and to stop picking up missions. I think for me, the biggest thing is stop picking up these missions, and it's this dialogue thing as well is getting to me. That's my own personal preference, that I don't like all this dialogue stuff where I'm spending a lot of time just going through dialogue with people, and then when I die further down, it spawns me back to doing the dialogue again, and that's becoming too much for me. That's a personal preference. I'm not slating the game for that. People love that type of stuff. They love how they build their storyline and that. So for me, it's just I'm struggling with that. I was playing it earlier on, and because I'd been playing it for 8 hours, I think I'd burnt myself out, and because of that, I ended up just wanting to switch it off because I think I'd burnt myself out. And so I wanted to get back on it and do a little bit more on it. But yeah, my thoughts on it is it's an easy game to play. But I definitely want to take it in smaller steps rather than doing 8 hours and stuff like that. I'm obviously not going to move away from Star Citizen, but I do love the stability of this. This is amazing for me, just for the stability, not having been kicked out. So that's my thoughts on that. Absolutely loving the game at the moment for its simplicity, and almost like I can just it's weird to say, like, point and shoot. I can just get in and just get on with it and just click buttons and not have to do too much worrying about it. The biggest thing is all this dialogue reading, but I want to get out there and explore a little bit more first.
So that's part of the immersion, though. That's designed to immerse yourself in the universe. I mean, it's not Destiny or any of those games by any stretch. It's not meant to be. It's not trying to portray itself as that. It's a, if you've ever played Fallout or anything like that, you'll know straight away that this is a Bethesda game.
There is bugbears in it for me. Like, I'm not slating the game in any way. I do love playing the game. I did love playing it, like, for the few hours I was playing it. Maybe I was just burnt out a little bit with it, and just got fed up of this maybe just the quest I was on, and then being pulled from one quest to another quest, and that got to me that this morning with it. Like, I was like, I was trying to do this pirate quest, and now I'm being pulled onto this other quest to do, stop this bank robbery somewhere, and it was like, I'm a pirate, but I'm trying to stop a bank robbery, and now they're asking me to join the sheriff's department. I was just like, but I'm a pirate at the moment.
Yeah, but I think it's just all part of that that sort of say immersion, but
yeah,
it's you kind of learn from it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Doing that again.
Yeah. Well, after I'd done that one, and I was going to try and get to my ship, there was another quest coming up. Let's sit and listen to these people. I was just like, nope, I've got to get on. I've got to try and get past and get back to my ship, get back onto this pirate quest that I'm doing before I end up with 100 quests to do, and I'm trying to do them all. Other than that, yeah, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying it. I put out a video earlier about could I steal a ship, and I couldn't, but I think that's going to be a trait thing after you get to a certain point where you can up your traits.
Yeah,
we'll soon figure that out.
You can steal a ship. I said to you yesterday, my son nicked a pirate ship.
Yeah. Tried
to sell it.
Yeah.
And it's quite a decent sized ship, but he only got about $12,000 for it. So I think I think the game's designed so you just don't go around and steal tons of ships and just make some serious money out of it.
But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I have been enjoying the game. I enjoy when I'm out there in the ship fighting, fighting ships. I enjoy the first person shoot 'em. Not enjoying so much the dialogue side of things, and that's getting to me. And I'm not enjoying like constantly being obviously as your traits go up and you can carry more stuff. At this moment in time, early on, I'm constantly having to not pick stuff up, because if I do pick stuff up, then I end up becoming in where I can't walk and I'm out of breath all the time, and that's then harming my energy. Which then in turn, when I get into a fight, then I'm constantly out of breath and my health is going down even more because I can't run. So there's things like that I've got to think about, and not pick everything up and stuff like that.
That is something that's just like part and parcel of a Bethesda game is the management of your inventory. Inventory. Yeah. So obviously you pile stuff onto your NPC. What do they call it?
Robot.
Companion.
Yeah.
Companion.
You've got the other guy as well, haven't you? That follows you around.
Yeah. I've got two now. I've got the Starstruck guy, and I've got what's the name from the Constellation.
Yeah.
The robot's gone. With my gear.
With all your gear in it. I think you'll get that back on the main quest. So final thoughts, so we can wrap this up.
I think I understand what you're saying, but I think once you get used to certain things, you'll be fine and you'll like it a lot more. There is a ton of exploration. You just got to pull yourself away from a mission. I think that might be an issue for me. No. Just all you've got to do is just get in ship and go to a system. And
no, I mean that might be the issue that I'm having, like burning myself out with all this dialogue.
And like in Star Citizen and Golf, do some mining. That's just going to be the same thing.
Yeah. So my final thoughts are I've really enjoyed playing it. I really like the arcade style of it. And when I say arcade, I mean it's you pick up your pad and I can just play. It's not too hard to play, like steering my ship and fighting in the ship and the first person fighting. It all feels solid. I'm loving all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying playing the game, and that side of it just got burnt out a little bit, I think, with the dialogue side of things. People in chats can tell us whether they enjoy that dialogue side and what they look forward to most and what they don't like about it. Please don't take this as we're slating the game or I'm slating the game. I'm not. I'm absolutely loving the game, and I know it's not Star Citizen. I see what the game is for what it is at the moment. My own, like I was saying, maybe I burnt myself out with the dialogue, and I know I don't have to do that, and I can avoid quests and stuff like that, but I think it's just a matter of learning that. So don't take it as always slating the game. Absolutely loving the game. I'm not comparing it to Star Citizen. It's two totally different games in my head, and I'm enjoying it for what it is. I've just got to be a bit more picky with what I'm picking up, I think, and just explore a little bit more. But other than that, the feel of the game, the controls is all solid. I've had 3 crashes where it's took me back to desktop, but I think that's probably more my side than anything else. And I'm enjoying actually just playing the game and actually just having some solid gameplay. But like I said, maybe I burnt myself out with playing it too much, and I'm hoping that I can go back on in the next half an hour or so and pick it back up where I was. I've got a lot more to learn with the thing. There is an help system in there. Once you're in the game, you press escape. There is a help there, and it does list everything or most things in there about crime and stuff like that, and health and that. Because at one point I was like, well, I've got no health. How do I fix it? Well, apparently there's hospitals and doctors you can go to as well as your bed and stuff like that. So it's just about picking this stuff up. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve, I think. I'm enjoying it. Don't take it as though we're slating it. People will have things that they love about it and things they hate about it. And it's the same with any game. And that's my thing is my bugbear at the moment is the dialogue. I thought it would be the landing and the taking off, not being you doing it, but I'm actually enjoying that side of it because of the game style it is. My bugbear now is I'm reading a lot of stuff. So, but I'm now even in like the Skyrims and stuff like that. I didn't want to go and read all the books and stuff like that. But I know there is people out there that do love that side of it.
Yeah, but again, with that, I think just say take it.
Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to go back and play it again in about half an hour and carry on with this mission. But enjoying it as it is, as the game is now. And I think the biggest point for me is the solidness of the game, like being able to fight, first-person shooting and space shooting, stuff like that is quite easy. So I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying it as a single-player game, but I did get bored not being able to talk to people. No, I don't mean like NPCs picking from a list. I mean actual real talking to people.
Sounds like a bit needy. I'm over the ship at the moment, so I'm staring at the ship.
Yeah.
I think I just hit it.
So
it's a ship before. Explore it.
Getting used to that throttle as well, that you've got a throttle and not like a pushing it forward.
Do we know if there's a third person view on this?
Yeah, there's third person view. I don't know what it is on the keyboard, but I've got a button on my mouse. So I'm going to wrap this video up. So guys, we hope you enjoyed that. Please don't take it, like I said, as us slating it. When we had our last one, a lot of people, came at us for slating the game. We wasn't slating it. We're not slating it now. I'm looking at it as a different style of game, and I am enjoying it. And there is things I do enjoy about it, and things I don't enjoy about it. They're just my own personal opinions. It doesn't mean I don't like the game or the game's rubbish. The game is a very, very good game. I'm enjoying it, but there is parts I'm not enjoying, and I think I've just burnt myself out a little bit.
I think what we do is we'll have like next week we'll do another one.
Yeah.
See how you get on
with it. Yeah. Yeah, so we hope you like that one, guys. If you did like that one, don't forget to take that point to tickle that like button for us, guys. It really does help us out pushing us up in the algorithm. I am going to do some more Star Citizen content. I'm not going to concentrate all on Starfield stuff. And so look out for the more Star Citizen stuff that we're going to do. And with 3.20 coming, we should have some good stuff coming up soon. So yeah, so we hope you like that one, guys. And we shall see you out in one of the verses. Ciao.
It's Q, by the way.
Ciao.
Ciao. I mean, what?